Now, Demaya, our first guest is family. Well, he's my family, but he's soon about to be yours. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, indeed. This person is an award-winning writer, producer, director, president, CEO, radio personality, overall media mogul.
Yes, yes, yes. This person's very busy, and he's the voice behind Hit Media's smash hit radio show, Brian in the Morning, which I'm a part of, the host of the Bright Podcast, and so much more. So please give a warm welcome to our first guest, Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore.
Yeah, whoop whoop, what up? Hey, Damian, hey, yeah, how y'all doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Thanks so much for joining us today, Bry'Neir.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Congratulations on your new show. I can't wait, man. It's about to set off. It's about to set off.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. Thank you so much. So we're just gonna hop right in it. So I want to introduce Bry'Neir. We have, I have known you for probably about 3 years now, almost 4 years going on.
Yeah,
And
long time,
I
long
know,
time.
I know a very long time, a very long time. So I need to know this here. What's something that you have learned over the past year about yourself or your career?
Something I learned really is to allow time for yourself because I've spent many times over the semester, you know, stuck at five different places at the same time.
Yeah.
Filming a sitcom, going to do my radio show, executive producing a daytime TV show, writing television, both non-scripted and scripted. It's a process. On the top of that, doing coursework for college, and it's a lot. So really, it's about taking time for yourself. That's something I learned, and learning how to really maneuver situations swiftly, but also really, just having a good team. You know what I'm saying? Because without this team I have now, who knows what would have happened when we had troubles and challenges way back when. So, it's about giving time to yourself and really being patient with yourself.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with you with that. Yeah, you have to be, patient with yourself,
Right.
seriously, because you
Yeah.
can't always, rush into things. So that's
Yeah.
very good right there, brother. That's very good. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, right. I know that you basically doing everything. Television, podcast.
Yeah.
You're doing it all in a very young age. So I just want to know.
Yeah.
So what is your first dose? Sorry. So what is your first dose of success?
Well, my first dose of success really is just having people, recognize your content, recognize what you do. Because when I did my late
Mhm.
night show, people from high school seen it, and they were like, "This is really good. Like, yo, this is funny, informative, and this is really good, man. Keep up with it, bro." And then people from elementary school, people who followed me throughout the years, to my own mother watched it, and TJ's mom watched it. I'm sure y'all
Mhm.
mom watched it. And everybody
Well,
was just watching the show. Everybody was watching it and they enjoyed the show and they
yeah.
enjoyed my humor. They enjoyed my, perspective and opinion on situations. So I think the late night show itself was a big success because it provided longevity and it also really resonated with a lot of people. So I think that's really my first dose of success, the late night show and the response behind it.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And I know, yeah, a lot of people, including
Mhm.
myself, tune in for that, your late night
Yeah.
show. It was very entertaining. Like seriously, it
Yeah.
was just you did your thing. Seriously, you really did your thing,
Thank
and absolutely, absolutely. And I want to, piggyback, talk about your career, with late
you.
nights, with the radio show, your podcast, everything. What
Hmm.
stood out to you the most during your career? Like what stood out the most that inspire you and also
Hmm.
inspire others that really resonate with you today?
Well, really, some moments that really stood out in my career was of course the late night show because that's where people really grew to know me. They grew to know my opinion. They grew to know my voice. That show was literally puberty. Started at 13 years old,
Yeah.
ended it at 18 years old. So a long time, a long time. I wouldn't go back on it, to say he did it from age 13 all the way to age 18. I don't know, but it was a real, it was real growth because I've grown literally from puberty to adulthood, kind of sort of. Like I started middle school with it, and I graduated high school with it. So you've grown to hear my voice. You've grown to see my hair over the years.
Mhm.
Like that stood out because that provided again longevity and opportunities. I've met AJ the comedian through that. I met you guys through that. I met a lot of people, Michael Finkley, people who really resonated with it. And it was like, hey, he has a voice for, talk. He has a voice for podcasting. Let me connect with this young brother. Let me provide him with tips because this king has something that, people need to see. I got called the next Arsenio Hall, who was the first black guy to host a late night talk show. So
Yes.
I mean, hey, that really stood out. And of course, radio, again, a young age, doing a radio show from 6 a.m. It really wasn't supposed to be at 6 a.m. It was supposed to be at 5 p.m. But
Mm.
people was like, you should do mornings. You should do mornings. And mainly TJ, you should do morning time. Go over morning. So mornings happened. And that became groundbreaking because I created a show from scratch and provided it to radio stations. And it still kills today. So I'm proud
Mhm.
of that too. So yeah, those are
Absolutely.
some key takeaways from my career. Yep.
I know that's right. I'm serious. I know that's right.
Yeah.
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 Ooh.
I think I want to be like him now.
Well, go ahead.
Because he's still
Go
doing
ahead.
it. Oh,
I know
he
that's
is
Ah.
doing it.
shoot. And I thought I was doing it all, but no, it's Bry'Neir. It's
From age 13.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. When you say it out loud now, I don't even believe it at this point. Because like
right.
what?
I'm a 13.
Yes.
Here's the
And I
Oh,
was,
thing. Here's
my.
the thing. Here's the thing. I started doing it from my living room and I designed my set all the way till I
yeah.
turned age 13. Age
Yeah.
18.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just woo
I know. I know.
I'm kind of feeling some
Longevity,
type of
baby,
way.
longevity.
All right. So, I know, like I said before, you're so young and you're doing so
hmm
many things for your community and everything else. So, I was
hmm
just wondering, why do you offer, opportunities like, platform on the radio or television? Just tell me why you're doing such amazing opportunities.
Well, I like to provide opportunities. I feel like not my peers, my idols, where you're talking about Steve Harvey, you talk about Nick Cannon, he does opportunities with Wild and Out. You talk about people in the industry that provide doors for people who are really eager to come in. So I've learned that, midway because when I had a company, my production company, I had it. It's celebrating 2 years, of course, but I had it, but I was like looking at it and looking at how I can grow with it and what things I can do. And then I thought about, having opportunities for many people, whether you do a skit, whether you do podcasts too. It's about connection because there's something that's hard in this industry. It's hard to connect with people because people like to close the doors on you all the
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
Trust. I believe that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? It was hard getting the morning show to people. It was hard to attract people
Yeah.
too. So it's never easy to try and connect to somebody that has the same goals and aspirations, with you. So that's really why I started providing opportunities. If I see people who are doing good on TikTok, doing good on Instagram, don't have a lot of followers, but are willing to like grow and vibe, I think that I can provide an opportunity, whether it's through scripted TV or through podcasting or the radio. Funny story, I've kind of sort of taught TJ how to write television, like scripts, like screenwriting, because I taught myself how to write a script. I feel like I should provide an opportunity for people who want to grow in their content. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's about a growth journey. And that's why I kind of do it. I like to see people grow. And I like to help out too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we have to, pay it back to people, like seriously,
Exactly.
because
Exactly.
it's all worth it at the end of the day. Seriously, it really is. So I love that right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So tell us about your number one scripted television series B, which is streaming
Mhm.
now on Vintage Plus.
Mhm.
Because since I'm doing this show, I had to watch it, to get some,
Oh,
context from it. Yeah. So tell the people who doesn't know, tell everyone about this amazing show right here, which is amazing, by the way. It's amazing.
oh, okay, all right. So B, I had a phase growing up. I used to watch a lot of sitcoms. So I used to watch My Wife and Kids, Martin, House of Pain, those type of shows. And I really like comedy because I always was funny. I created a sitcom. I'm not going to spill it right then, but I created one um, at the beginning of high school. That's when I started learning how to like write TV because I started reading other scripts to teach me how to write. And then Beat came along when I was a sophomore, junior year, and I just wrote it as if it was a struggling actor trying to get work. And I left the script for like 2, 3 years until my wonderful team found it, which is crazy. They found it, and they was like,
Yeah.
"Bro, this was in the vault the whole time. You didn't bother to say anything." I was like, "My bad, my bad." So we pitched it, we filmed it, and the pilot came out, and we wrote the season, and we filmed the season, and it's out now, and people like it, and like I changed it up because it was supposed to be a real dark story. It ended up being a
Hmm.
funny story, and the
Hmm.
commentary and the comedic moments in the being funny, Miles and Bryce, that's chemistry right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a fun buddy comedy that you can laugh at. It's short, it's cool, it's fly, it's fresh. It's like an everyday life comedy that people like. And I'm
Yes.
surprised because I never thought people would like it. End up being the number one show. But I mean,
Yeah.
hey, another number
Number
one, right?
I know. Number one, people are loving it. Seriously, people are loving it. I got to get you interested into that because
I
it's really
think you
is
need
great.
to.
It really is great. It's really is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to talk to you about your podcast, the Bride Podcast, a
Yeah.
podcast where you pretty much just cover everything, spill the tea, do it all. So I just
Mhm.
want to know, tell me about your podcast.
Okay. Well, at first it was a talk show. It was called Bry
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah. You didn't know
Um,
that.
Oh,
I left
you
that
didn't know
part
that.
out.
oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm learning stuff new.
I know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Okay, so it's been a
Oh,
journey with this. It's been a journey with this particular project. Because once I left late night TV, everybody was just, in all of me. They was like, you need to do something. So you can't just sit and it was because I was going to college and I had to end a chapter, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to focus on school mainly. I told TJ, I was like, hey, I can't do this. I need you to do this and this and this. He's like, okay. So that's what happened. I ended up doing or tried to do a talk show to give y'all something to watch, to keep y'all entertained, of course. That went left because strike, lots of stuff going on in that year. It just wasn't the right fit, wasn't the right time. The pilot did well, but I was just like, maybe I should have stick to audio. Maybe I should stick to podcasting. And it really hit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Season one was a
Hmm.
success. Season two was a success. Took a long break. Only because, of course, school and life really, life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to like when the first question was asked, what did you learn over the past year? It's to really take time. We can't be everywhere at the same time. And that's something I have felt for this podcast. I know I have been doing the podcast for a while. I understand that. But I'm still live on the radio, so I'm still, handling business here. But of course, man, the podcast is back. It's gonna keep you guys engaged, and our conversations are really good as well. So it's just a fun overall podcast for everyone to listen to. It's PG. I ain't doing too much cussing. Well, if we talk about who, I gotta keep it PG-13, but
All right.
it's just a little PG, but
Hmm.
it gets the job done, and it's some people's way of getting to know me better. You know what I'm saying? Stuff I don't say out on these platforms. I say it on the podcast. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And the podcast is great. Seriously, I'll be tuning in and you be, talking some real talk. Seriously, you really
yeah.
do. And people, that's what
Yeah.
we're missing into the world today is people, real
Mhm.
talk. And I'm glad you're doing that, Bry'Neir. Seriously. So keep it up,
Thank you.
keep it up. Yes.
Yeah.
So again, I gotta give you your props again to you, sir. Seriously, because congratulations on being renewed for season two. Season two now on your sitcom B. Seriously.
Yeah.
Congrats. And
Yeah.
people need to tune in. Seriously. Now,
Yeah.
this was a show that was first slated back in 2021. My goodness.
Nope.
And,
Yep.
it wasn't able to air back then. But, we're here now in 2025 and it's been renewed and it's coming back. So I need to know how, where was you at? You got to picture this for us. Where was you at when you heard the news of the show being picked up for a second season? Tell us everything. How was you feeling?
I'm gonna tell you everything. You ready? You ready, Damian? I'm gonna give you the
Yes.
game. I'm gonna give you the game. Then I'm gonna give you the 4-by play. Here we go. So,
Yes.
so when me and TJ started filming in like July, really, and then we put out the first trailer in August, and it just skyrocketed. Like everybody was like, okay, all right. And then when it hit streaming, people really liked it. When it hit YouTube, people really liked it too.
Mhm.
The network was just like, B is just a great fixture, you know what I'm saying, for comedies. You know what I'm saying? It's real, it's funny. It's funny without making it funny. It really is, you know what I'm saying? Because we be cracking jokes all the time. We be ad-libbing. The scripts are just laugh out loud funny. Like you'll laugh at it's a genuine family friendly comedy that people like. That's what we don't have every day. We don't have a genuine comedy that can make you laugh and not also, it makes you laugh, of course, but it doesn't require you to think about the context of what you're talking about. But it just keeps you entertained. So that's why people liked it. And then they got renewed for season 2. Where was I? I was about to host the New Year special, and we were looking over and looking at how the show was because me and TJ stopped. We had our winter hiatus the day or two before Christmas. No, a couple days before Christmas.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was talking to TJ, and Network came, and it was like, nah. So these episodes you're going to film come out in January. You come back for season 2. I'm like, what? And it was like, oh snap, okay. So I was like, okay, bet. It didn't announce until after the New Year, but it was locked in. The New Year was coming in. People liked it, and we're gonna keep producing episodes for it. So season 3, hope so. I like doing it seriously, but
Yeah, hope so. Seriously,
Hope
it's
so.
just I know
Yeah.
hope so. So yeah, again, congratulations to you and Prince TJ. Seriously, congrats.
Most definitely. I thank TJ too, because he's the one that pushed me to do this, and
Yes.
he did it well. And he's killing it as Miles. So yeah.
Yeah, he sure is. He really is.
Oh, okay. So I have recently found this out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
a
snap.
birdie. Yeah, a birdie on the street.
You was out there on the streets now.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just had to get it out there, and then
Well.
this random bird just came up to me. It's like,
Mhm.
hey, the Wilsons is in the works. I was like, can you say that again? The Wilsons is in the works. I was like, oh my goodness. So for the ones at home that don't know what that is, Bry'Neir,
Mhm.
can you tell us about the Wilsons for us?
Okay. The Wilsons is my first ever pilot I wrote. Very first. Like I remember writing it. I was writing it, I was okay, I wrote it, and it was like a genuine family friendly comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It had all aspects of the family. They were living well. They were in Texas. You know what I'm saying? They had the dad, the mom, the sister, the 2 brothers, and it's just a genuine family comedy. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of my first original projects, and had everything, had the cast together. This has happened in 2021, right? Because I wrote it in 2020 Corona. So so 2021 I had the leads, I had the cast, I had my family. If I had my family, I was gonna be ready to start popping out episodes and start filming it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do it. People backed out of the project. It just wasn't aligning. So I was like, bruh, what can I do? Like, what more can I do? So I left that alone, left that in the gutter because if little people know, I actually wrote 6 episodes of that show, had it already ready for it to be filmed, right? And then again, the lovely people looked at my vault again, and they found this script with others, and people was like, "Man, we really need to do it." Had everything cast except for the lead, and then somebody goes to say, "You probably should play the lead." I was like, "No, I didn't really want to act. I wanted to be behind the scenes, like mostly." And I just took a chance for it to do another lead show. So I led the cast. We filmed the pilot last year, and pilot killed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody liked it. Everybody was very impressed. And yeah, we're taking our time with it, man. That's one thing we are. We're taking our time with this project. You know what I'm saying? To make it, make it feel fresh, make it feel good, and make the people who are doing it happy. So you'll see it soon. So just quit DMing me. It's coming. All right, it's coming.
Okay. Well, you guys heard him. You guys heard him. Stop DMing him. All right. Okay. So let's talk about this right here, brother. Let's talk about Seymore Records.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. So we seek it, as a perfect opportunity, for unknown or undiscovered artists to create and get themselves out there. So how did Seymore Records came about?
Well, me and a little boy named TJ were talking one day.
Like Anthony's TJ,
right? Yeah, but that's why he's a great asset here at the company. Am I right?
Yes, he is. Yes.
Am I right? Yeah. So he was like, "Hey, I have the songs here, and I got these tracks that I want to put out." He's trying to put out a Christmas song. I was like, okay, and then I was like, Mo does music too. I've composed a theme song, and we have all these like pieces of music that we have, right? And then I was like, And TJ brought up a point like Mo's growing as an artist, right? And Mo can like reach more people, and Mo can put out music, right? And bring in stuff for the company. I was like, Now business mom was like, what if we make a record company, right? Put out and release the music that we made, help us around the company, and also help other people and have unsigned artists, and get a chance to have Mo take a leadership role. Boom. So that's what happened. We made that, and Mo is over that. I'm just the boss, but he's over it. He puts the music together, he releases the albums, and it helps us create another branch of, success. But it also helps people who want to do music, who can't do music, who can't talk because the door keeps getting closed. That's another alleyway for that too.
Oh, wow. Yes, he is. Fabulous.
He's fabulous. He is fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah. I try.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Bry'Neir Seymore, and thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you.
Yes. Come back soon.
Congratulations, man.
I'll
be back. I would definitely be back. Y'all. Congratulations, y'all killing it, man. I'm happy. It's good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.